Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a topic that might be triggering to you in any sense. It's kind of wordy, kind of talky, so if you don't want to watch, please move forward and have a look at my other videos, and I'll link the last one down below. So today I'm going to do my makeup, and so I was like 11 years old, like properly. And it's, if you don't know what it is, it's apparently on a lot of websites that I've researched over the years, it's an impulse disorder. So basically you pull hair from parts of your body. I only pull from my head, sorry, just trying to get that in. And I don't really pull anywhere else, so I just pull from my head, just from this part here. Concealer on. Now, this is one of those things where a lot of people always ask and they don't really understand and they don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it. So it's very interesting to like get different views on something that I do. And a lot of people go, why do you do that? You're hurting yourself, you're ruining your hair. And I'm like, I don't really have, it just happens. And at the start it did relieve some of my anxieties and stresses I had in my life. And now it's just become a habit that I literally really can't control in a sense. I've been to therapy, and what else have I been? I've been to therapy and I've been to hypnotherapy to try and get rid of it. Or like kind of calm it down so it's not a battle I have, but it's just not happened. So literally I'm just dealing with what I'm dealing with, and I've let people know over the years about my troubles, and some have been really super supportive and some have not been as supportive and didn't really give me the understanding that I think a lot of people need. But at the same time, a lot of the time, some don't understand because they've never been through it with themselves before, or like seen it happen. So I can give them some benefit of the doubt with that side of things. But it's hard to explain that you pull out your hair to someone who doesn't understand that kind of thing. But it's all good, it's fine, like I'm used to it now. My worst side is here, where it's at least a couple of inches. And I think I've damaged some of my actual scalp where I've pulled continuously. Which is just what I've got to get on with now. I've looked at hair extensions, beaded hair extensions, but they're like £800, and I'm like, I don't have that money to literally spend. And if I say literally a lot, I don't know why, sorry, but I don't have that money to spend on something like something that's non-essential that I can kind of hide. And I've hidden it well, except for when I was in school, when I was like, I think I was like 13 years old, and the girls in my school in PE, some of them found out that I did it and they bullied me. And that kind of changed my perspective on school, and how before I only ever got bullied on my height, and I kind of dealt with that because I couldn't choose my height. But this was something I was choosing and I was getting bullied about. And it was difficult. It was very, very difficult, but I've now kind of gotten to a point where this is who I am, and I don't think me going to a therapy session again will probably change that, because I think it will take years of me trying to understand myself and why I do it and why that's how I cope. And sometimes I don't know that I do it, so I kind of just do it and it's like a clump of hair on the floor and I'm like, shit. But there we go. So it's kind of difficult to do that, and I'm rambling a lot because I don't know what to say. But yeah, I pick out my hair. I've done it for years. It's not something normal. I've seen other YouTubers who have put themselves out there. I'm just putting myself out there, not to gain sympathy, but just to say, this is what I do. If you notice different patches in my hair gone missing, this is what it is. Nothing really like majorly exciting, but there we go. And I wouldn't say exciting is a good word, but nothing like major, to be honest. It's just now this is part of me, and I have to reiterate, I don't do it in public. I don't do it at work. I do it at home randomly, but that's just how I do it. But now I'm just gonna put my eyeliner on, so I'm gonna just quickly do that. Little pause. But if you like, not suffer with it, but if you have it too and you ever want to talk about it or anything like that, just hit me up. All my socials are down at the bottom. I have a community of on Discord with loads of ladies, and we're more than happy to support like that kind of thing. So it's fine. Like I've had more acceptance as I'm older than I have when I was younger. Like, bullies are horrible. Like, I still remember the people, and I still remember the names of the girls who bullied me about my hair pulling for every single PE session that I had. And I actually cut my hair, because my hair was, how long was my hair? My hair was like down to here at school, and I cut my hair up to here all the time so you wouldn't really notice it, and I would pin it back so you wouldn't notice at all. And a lot of the times when I was also like doing hairdressing, I would also pull this back and have a full fringe so you wouldn't notice the back bit at all. And that was it. That was all that showed all the time. And this is actually the longest my hair's been since 2010 actually. This is the longest my hair's been. I've always cut it shorter because I kept pulling too much, and like this patch bit here was always too short, and I wouldn't like leave it to grow out. And I think that affected a lot of my friendships and relationships because of the way I looked, and I was always nervous about being that kind of person where I pulled out my hair. It did affect a lot of friendships as well, because I was very nervous about going out. I think that's what ultimately stopped me as well, going out a lot of the time, because all the girls would have really nice hair and they would do me with my horrible hair, and I hated it, and it affected my confidence a lot. And then I got into hairdressing and my confidence came, and then it went. But for other reasons, and that's it. And with hairdressing, I don't think I had long hair either. I think I had rather short hair too. I think I used to cut my hair every 4 weeks to keep it short. and I've had pixie cuts and everything. And I've actually not dyed my hair since lockdown. My hair's actually grown a lot, so I think a lot of it is overusing hair dye for 10 plus years. And then also stress of me pulling out my hair, because it's not helped. But now it's the stuff that was causing the stress is gone. Like, it's not gone, but it's out of my life. But I'm still pulling, so I feel like it's now become a habit of mine, but it's just how it is. And I keep saying that, but it's now my reality. But you just have to get on with it, deal with it in a more positive way. And if you are dealing with trichotillomania, I feel for you, and I just want you to carry on your journey. If you need to go speak to someone, please do. There's Mind, which I use, there's Samaritans, there's a Trichotillomania actual like organisation that deal with this stuff there. There are so many places that can offer help when you need it. Don't ever think that you have to do it for someone else. Like, getting support is on you. Like, don't feel like just because someone's telling you that you should get it doesn't mean you should do it. Like, it's a very big thing. Like, you should feel ready, and when you're ready, go and speak to someone, and when you're not ready, just wait. Like, try and see if you can do it on your own, see if you can get yourself ready and prepare yourself for something, because speaking to someone who you don't know about your issues can be very daunting. And I've done it a million times and spoken to different people. I've sought help from friends, and a lot of people have told me that I shouldn't have done that because that's just not what they're there for. Like, I should speak to someone non-biased. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't sought, it's actually expensive. It was £55 and I did it for 10 weeks. So you kind of add up how much that is. That's a lot of money to spend on something that isn't going to give you instant results. You need to have it so that it's over a long period of time, or however long you need it to find peace with whatever you're dealing with. And it's just, people deal with grief in different ways, and grief is different for different people. So you have to think about what that means to you. Grief doesn't just mean the normal thing you know it means other things as well, and you have to kind of deal with it. And grief could mean different things to everyone. It's like, I think I read something, and I can't remember who it was, and they said that, or I've seen it on a video or something years ago, this was going back years, saying that people run on their own handbooks, and what matters to you might not matter so much to someone else, and vice versa. So you kind of have to find some middle ground, in a sense of balance, and that's what I've been doing, is trying to find some balance. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. This is a ramble. I've done my makeup, I've done it quite like city downy kind of thing, different background again because upstairs is quite busy. So yeah, different background. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm still learning about the cameras, so I really appreciate you watching my videos. So yeah, and I'm also gonna say this really cheesy line, but if you haven't already, please like and subscribe at the bottom, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.